If you've ever struggled to get your kids to eat while they're at school, let alone eat healthy and nutritious foods while they're at school, this video is for you. I'm gonna pull back the curtain today and let you in on some tips and tricks that I use to not only get my kids to eat while they're at school, lunches and snacks, but also to eat some healthy, nutritious foods while they're at school. So welcome, my name is Alicia Jones. I'm so happy that you are here. This is Macronutrients for Moms Made Simple. This is the lunch edition, all right? So I hope this is gonna serve you well. If this sounds like something that you are excited to learn about today and you know some other mamas who would love to learn about this as well, or just take that school lunch up to the next level, please go ahead and share this video with them right now. Like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these daily videos to serve you as busy mamas, to help you eat healthier, get your family to eat healthier too without complaining. So today I'm gonna dive into how I get my kids to eat healthy and nutritious foods, but in a very simple way while they're at school. So here we go. We're gonna start with a pre-made school lunch. The first thing is planning ahead a little bit. I'd highly recommend that you get some airtight lunch containers. I happen to like these ones, and I will show you what's inside. Because a lot of people ask me, well, Alicia, what do you give your kids? Well, here you go, okay? Ready? Whoop. One of the first tricks, truly, is do you see these small portion sizes? Okay, this prevents lunch boredom. It prevents them from having to eat a big portion of, I don't know, a sandwich or chicken nuggets or something. And while there's nothing wrong with that, I just find that when there's teeny little bits of each, notice each thing here. We've got a whole wheat sandwich here with some roast beef and cheese. Now, please adjust for your own dietary needs. If you can't do dairy, well, for Pete's sake, don't do cheese. Put some dairy-free cheese in there, right? You know, adjust for what you need to do. If you're a meat person, great. If not, great. The point is there's kind of a main protein right here. We're always thinking of macronutrients for kids. Proteins, carbohydrates, healthy fats. It's not hard. It's actually really simple, and I wanted to show that to you today. So it's small portions, macronutrient balanced. Here you go. Here's kind of the main little sandwich. Notice how tiny this is. Truly, I took one of those sandwich thins, you know, those circle shaped breads. I cut it in quarters. That's how small this is, okay? 2 apple slices, 2 carrots. Nobody complains, and if they do, then they shouldn't, about eating 2 carrots. That is one of the ways I get my kids to eat raw veggies. Now, you know I love to hide veggies, and I'll get to that in just a second. But I also have them eat raw veggies in addition to the hidden veggies. But they don't complain. It's only 2 carrots. Just eat it. And if they do complain, which they don't anymore, at first they had to get used to it, but now they just eat it first and it's fine. There's the 2 apple slices, a little bit more fruit, some really great fiber in there. I'm also keeping the portion size small because I don't want them to have a ton of extra sugar. You're probably aware, but fruit is nature's candy, which is great and something to be thoughtful of to balance the proteins and the carbohydrates. That's how come there's 2 proteins in this sandwich. There's a cheese and a meat, and there's less of the carbohydrates. Do you see how that can kind of balance it out, right? Like just think of a scale in your brain, how it can balance out. Now here's a couple veggie straws. I say a couple, like there's probably 10 in there. This is not a lot. It gives them a little salty, crunchy. And then also this is one of the hidden veggie cookies that I make. It's actually, I shall show you. It's in my recipe book. If you don't have this already, I will put this information down below this video, because it's a whole collection of hidden veggie recipes to truly get your kids to eat more vegetables when all they want is the junk food. They want the cookies, the muffins, the pancakes, you know, and while there's nothing wrong with that stuff, you can make it so much more nutritious for your family with a hidden veggie plus protein approach. So this is an example of a hidden veggie cookie, okay? So I just want you to see, this is step 1 of, you got these made ahead of time. I do a couple days at a time. You're gonna pop them right here in your lunch bags. I just want to show you, it doesn't matter the size, shape of your lunch bag, just something that you can put an ice pack in. I also find that a low sugar juice box goes a long way for kids. Most kids I know like apple juice. And I am very, very cognizant of reading the nutrition labels. So if you aren't already reading nutrition labels, I'd highly recommend that you start doing that, so that you can see, gosh, there's 8 grams of sugar in this. Okay, that's not the lowest. I mean, water is the lowest, water is 0, right? But that's also not, there's 20, 30 and more grams of sugar I've seen in other juice boxes. So this is just a choice that I make for my family to have lower sugar. The kids love the juice box, and a teeny couple grams of sugar is not gonna kill them. Think moderation, okay? So we put this in here. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is that I give them each 2 snacks at least a day, because they have a recess in the morning at school, at their schedule, they have at their school. And then they also have an after school snack, okay? But I wanted you to see the difference here. One of them is just like a whole food regular snack. These are just some cut up apple slices. There's only 4 and 1 string cheese. It's a small portion, number 1. Number 2, it's macronutrient balance. That means you've got your protein, your healthy fat, and your cheese. You got a couple apple slices for your carbohydrate. Gives your brain energy, right? Carbs are not bad. I just want to dispel that myth right now. Portion sizes are helpful though. The kinds of carbs you use are helpful. So you want to make some choices in that, and I dive into that more in my classes. You can get that information below. But right now, I just want you to see how simple it can be to put together a macronutrient balanced snack out of just whole fresh foods that you can grab just at your regular grocery store. You don't even need a health food store for this kind of stuff, right? So anyways, string cheese and apples. Notice I put it together so that I'm training my boys. Here's your whole snack. You're not just gonna eat the apple slices by themselves. That's gonna spike their blood sugar. It's gonna give them a sugar high, believe it or not. And then it's gonna have them crash, and that is not good. If you have, you've ever seen your kids crash after sugar? Come on, we all have, right? You've seen it. Let me know down in the conversation if you've seen that, where your kids eat some kind of sugar and then they crash. What does that do for their attention? Well, it's not great when they're at school, I'll tell you that. Okay, it's not help them focus. So this helps them focus at school, keeps their blood sugar balanced, keeps their energy balanced, and they're happy little campers, hopefully, when they go into class. Okay, so that's that. Each of them get 1. Now, actually, my son tomorrow, he's gonna get 2. This is a similar snack. I did grab a fruit cup for him, and he likes hot dogs too. So the point is you choose proteins and you choose carbohydrates that are not only nutritious, but they are appropriate for your family. We are okay with meat, and I know not everybody is. So I just want to give you an example of this. Is another cute little, just a tiny fruit cup. It's 1/4 of a cup, excuse me, 1/2 a cup portion size. Super low sugar. I got the no sugar added kind. And every once in a while you want to mix it up with something different and fun, right? Because I find that variety prevents boredom when it comes to lunches. That way they open up their lunch bag and they're like, ooh, what's in it today? So you keep them interested while they're at school. You keep it small portions while they're at school, so they can just go rah, 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 and then 2 minutes later they go play on the playground. At least that's what my boys do. So anyways, I do have him having another snack because he has a sports practice after school tomorrow. And again, I do have my kids eat every couple hours. It keeps their blood sugar balanced, keeps their energy up. That is the focus of who cares about blood sugar. It's all about energy and brain focus and functionality of the body, so that you don't have those highs and lows during the day. And kids are the same way. Just because they're kids and they seem to have a faster metabolism, it'll catch up to them. I have seen it. I'm living proof of that. If you don't already know my story, just 2 bits about me. I grew up 60 pounds overweight. I was pre-diabetic. I had debilitating back problems. And that all was compounded by having kids, 2 of them close together. My body just shut down. So I had to get serious about losing weight. I had to get serious about how do I maintain it. And for the last 6 years, I have maintained easily the 60-pound weight loss because of things I do like this. So I'm sharing some of the concepts I use with you today. Again, if you want some more information, grab the resources below this video. I will put a complimentary snack list down there, just some ideas like what I'm sharing with you now. They're super simple. You can totally do it with stuff you have in your kitchen right now, probably right now. Otherwise, it's just a quick trip to like a regular grocery store. You don't need any kind of special food store for what I do. For what I want to make it easy and simple for me and you and everybody else. Okay. The other thing is I'm sharing some concepts with you. I'm showing you some resources. You can grab my book. I'll put that information below. This already has lists of macronutrients in there. It has recipes that are already macronutrient balanced. It has the portion sizes in there. So if you want just a quick kind of go-to resource, highly recommend this. And then the last thing I want to share with you that I put in their lunches is hidden veggie anything. Muffins. This was a little smushed because I shoved it in this bowl. Cookies. These are awesome because they're, again, a nutritious version of a comfort food, so to speak, that we would love to eat anyways, right? Who doesn't love cookies and muffins? I know my kids do, and I do too. So I eat these kinds of things too, but I wanted to show you again that portion size. These are just 1 cup size containers. Put both of them in there and we plop it in the lunches. Tomorrow I will put the ice packs in, and then of course some cute little note is always fun with an I love you and a little joke. Obviously optional, just something fun I've tested out this year with my kiddos, and they do seem to get a kick out of it, so that goes in there too. And then and what I'm doing is I'm showing you this the day before. I actually prep this the day before, and I will zip this all up and pop it in the fridge. And then tomorrow, first of all, there's no rush in the morning. It's already done. I can use my morning time for something else with the boys, like reading a Bible story or practicing piano, or you think about for you, whatever you want to do in the morning with your kiddos, when you don't have to rush frantically getting the lunches made. It's a lot more relaxed in the morning, and they're excited to open this because they don't know what's in it. I will put ice packs in here tomorrow. Obviously it stays in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow they open it up, and when they're at school, it's like a surprise. So all this is part of how you can get your kiddos to eat healthy. Well, eat at school, first of all, because I know that that is a common challenge. I've heard it from lots of mama friends, so I wanted to go ahead and share that topic with you today. But I also wanted to share with you how you can get them to eat nutritious foods while they're at school. So I hope you got value from this video. This is something near and dear to my heart if you couldn't tell. Please share this video with another mama that you know would love to get her kids to eat healthy, or is already doing some of this and really could step it up to the next level using this kind of hidden veggie approach. It's awesome for their nutrition, their little bodies to be very healthy. Truly keeps their immunity up, so that's always a good thing nowadays, right? So hope you got value from this video. Grab the resources below. I'll put some links down there for you, book, snack list, classes, anything you want, just go ahead and grab them below, and I will see you in our next video. Have a great day.